It's time to short BNB with high probability. But also today I'm going to show you, even if we're wrong, we can still make profits as the market moves down. If you like today's content, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification because I'm going to give you some exquisite detail. My name is Jagir. I'm the award-winning author of The Extraordinary New Venture Capital Opportunity, How to Invest Like a Pro, featured in the best-selling book, High Probability Trading Strategies, back in 2008, where I only used to focus on currencies, but now exclusive on crypto. So let's dive straight into BNB. All right, so this is the R15 Crypto Gym, by the way, where you can download my BNB charts. You'll get invited to my Telegram group, Crypto Gym Bootcamp. We got loads of stuff. £1, you get a 30-day trial. Description link below. But let's dive into BNB first. I'm on a weekly chart, right? So what we're doing here is high probability trading. What that means in reality is it's probabilities and never certainties. So we want to stack the odds in our favor and we become the casino. So the first thing with BNB that we want to really address is the momentum, right? There's thousands of momentum indicators. My favorite by far is something called the stochastics RSI. Why? Because it's very, very simple. When the blue line goes below the red, does it marry up with the price? And with BNB, it does very, very nicely. And if you want these exact settings, by the way, when you join the R15 Crypto Gym, even for the trial, £1, 30 days, you can view this chart exactly as is with all the settings, and you can also copy it into your own trading view. You can see over here, we got the blue line going below the red, and it just marries up very nicely, and then the price moves down. Right? We want to take that very, very seriously. Blue line goes below the red, this local high. What does the price do? It goes down, sideways to down. All right, what's happening right now? Well, the blue line is crossing over the red. So what should we anticipate? Well, it's only logical that we can go, okay, the odds in statistics in our favor of betting sideways to down, right? That's the first big clue on why shorting BNB, making money on the market going down, is a good thing. By the way, today's our first day. We've actually launched our copy trading service, mirror trading service, where you can copy my trades. Yeah, we got a waiting list. We've only onboarded the first clientele, but you'll get more details in the Crypto Gym itself. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive into a daily chart, right? Okay, some of you will be familiar, you may be familiar with Elliott Wave patterns. If you're not, when you join the Crypto Gym, I've actually created a Crypto Gym Bootcamp. It's all included in the £1 trial, and you'll get daily training, and I cover some of the high-level things that you need to know about Elliott Waves. Basically just taking some of my core lessons from some of my more advanced courses and giving you a nice intro into Elliott Waves. And what is Elliott Waves, and why is it important? Well, it lets us read the psychological mood of the buying and selling behavior. In other words, what drives price is not fundamentals. It's actually just a feeling and an emotion of fear and greed of the mass herd psychology. So what tends to occur time and time again is markets tend to move in 5s and 3s. Based on the momentum position, what we saw with the weekly, it's likely that what we've seen with BNB is this recent 5-wave move to the downside. And what I'm anticipating is the current BNB price is in this region over here. If this turns out to be a correction, we're likely to see it exceed this low down here and go below $180 into this region. Now, it's never guaranteed, so we have to have meticulous capital preservation and risk management, which we're going to talk about today, because I said time to short BNB, but we can make money even if we're wrong. So we can really, it's capital preservation is our first objective. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just zoom in to this part of the chart. I'm going to really, really zoom in, and zoom in, right? What I'm going to pay attention to, I've done some Fibonacci ratio. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but these are price ratios, these horizontal lines, and these vertical lines are Fibonacci time zones. So here we've got a high probability zone that BNB is making a high. It's not guaranteed, but it's a high probability. And we're calling it a potential wave 4. And we've got a question mark here, mainly because it's not confirmed yet. Right? So I'm just going to clean this up just so we can see it a bit clearer, like so. Actually, I'm going to zoom in even a bit more, so we can see it like this. All right, what do we have on our hands here? Well, we're going to have one of two scenarios play out, and it's impossible to know which one. So we basically prepare for both. I'm going to show you the thinking, the logic, the high-level risk management strategy. So if this is a correction, right? It's overlapping, pretty overlapping wave structure. If it is a correction and it goes below here, that'll be the objective. However, there is a potential that this could be a new impulsive sequence and we're only going to get a correction, right? So we manage our position in 2 units. We prepare for the correction, take some early profits and move our stop loss to break even. And we also want to stay in the market if the market's going to do this. Like, okay, you covered a lot there. You covered a lot there. What do you mean? All right, so there's going to be 2 scenarios that play out, potential scenarios, and we want to prepare for both. So let's just say we get triggered in the trade. So the momentum indicator on the daily has made a bearish reversal. That's the minimum criteria I look for before considering a short trade setup, where the weekly momentum is overbought or bearish, and then the daily momentum, the rate of change, turns bearish. That's what we've got over here. So we've got thumbs up. Now we can consider short trades. We've got pattern, time, and price, also thumbs up. So now we want an entry strategy. So the entry strategy for this is really, really simple. We've simply just said we're going to go short on the 1 bar low of the full close bar, which is here, and the stop loss above the swing high, right? So this is our risk, and it'll represent 2%. It'll represent 2%. So what are the 2 outcomes? All right. So I always assume, and I got no problem with this. People have a problem with being wrong in the market. You need to know that these are random independent events and you have no control over them. So we're either going to get a correction or we're going to get a new impulsive sequence to the downside. We have no control over that. So we want to first prepare for only a correction. If the market does something like this, if it does something like this and then continues to the upside, which is a possibility, we want to manage our trade where we're taking some profits in this zone over here, and we can move our stop loss to break even or even into a profit. So even if the market does this, triggers us into a trade, and it only does a correction, which we don't know yet, I'm going to show you the second scenario in a second as well, and then stops us out, we can make profits when we're wrong. Make profits when you're wrong. And if we're right, we make lots of profits. That's the whole secret, the art and the science of trading. And by the way, join me for tomorrow's workout. We do daily workouts in the R15 Crypto Gym. And one of the workouts, we do 3 main workouts at the moment. I'm going to show you this. We got the Binance workout, or the Binance coin, BNB coin workout, where we do detailed analysis on Binance coin, BNB. We've also got Solana and Bitcoin as well. And they're all making some really, really good trade setups. In fact, we just got triggered into a short trade with Bitcoin this morning. All for £1. All for £1 for 30 days. All right, so what's the other scenario that may play out? Well, I call it 2-unit management, right? We're going to assume we're wrong and we're only going to make a correction. So we take some profits if the market does this. But this will also look identical to a certain degree if the market does something like this. A 1, 2, and an A and a 1 and a 2 and a B, they look the same. And a wave 3 tends to be more extended than a wave C. 4 and then a 5. Right? Let's just say it does this to some kind of angle. Our second unit, we're going to assume the yellow. The first, we're going to assume the blue. Right? That's the simplicity of it. We're going to give the market some space. We're going to let it unfold to do some type of correction. Normally, it will unfold into a minimum of 3 waves. Tighten our stop losses in half of our position as if we're wrong, and the market is going to continue to the upside. And manage our position on the second half as if we're right and the yellow is going to unfold. And that's what we do time and time again. It's called capital preservation, and the trend is your friend right until its end, until it reaches its bend. So that's the methodology and why I'm shorting BNB. Got a short order in at the moment. Weekly momentum is overbought bearish, and the daily is bearish. Got a few other factors, pattern, price, and time. So it's very, very simple. So there you have it. So join me for tomorrow's workout, BNB. We go into detail. Let me just show you. Can I show you? Let's have a quick look. Let me have a quick look if I can show you. I'm going to go to BNB. You'll see here, if I just press play, you'll see it's the Crypto Gym. And then we just go into detail analysis. Some of the stuff that we covered today, but just in a bit more detail. Then we go into the daily of why and how we're going to manage the position if we get triggered. and then I do a daily workout every single day. And you can also get access to the charts. We give a lot of value. It's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. So if you like the sound of that, you can join me by clicking on the link below. £1, 30 days. Also like, subscribe, hit the bell notification of this video because we're gonna follow BNB. We did a nice follow me on, like we did a 31-day follow me on BNB, and we got some nice short trades that we did as well. I think we're likely gonna see BNB go below $180. Right, let's finish on a quote from my book. Let's go with chapter 8 today. Chapter 8, because repetition is the mother of all skill. So we want to make sure we're repeating and drilling in these lessons into our unconscious, because us as humans, we actually operate 95% unconsciously according to neuroscience, and that's been proven. So this one is by Henry Ford. It has been my observation that most people get ahead during the time that others waste. So, there's people in my R15 crypto gym with me as your elite crypto trader and trainer, because I've been trading for, 15 years now, with the Forex markets and the last 5 years in crypto. And I just keep it really, really simple. We've got double time frame momentum, Elliott Wave patterns that allows us to read the end of a trend before it occurs, Fibonacci ratios that lets us get really, really precise on both price and time ratios, because the market literally moves as a psychological mass herd psychology, and we're just measuring that. And when we can see certain patterns unfold, there's a high probability and a massive edge where we become the casino of where we can see what's likely to occur next. And then we just trade with confidence, without fear, without hesitation, and we do it in a non-reckless manner. In other words, we have a stop loss and we only risk 2% per trade. That's very, very, very good practice. So I invite you to join me tomorrow for the BNB workout, also the Bitcoin workout and the Solana workout. £1, 30 days, you get some serious goodies. And if you're not happy after 30 days, you can cancel and you get to keep some of the goodies. All right, I'll see you tomorrow, and let's keep a close eye on BNB, and let's see if it does unfold to the downside, because the momentum is pointing towards the downside.